Meet the Duprees. They're the ones that run things behind the gates of their private community. The core four of the family are Father Vernon, his wife Anita, and their two daughters, Nicole and Danny. Let's start with Nicole, or Dr. Nicole to you, whose life seems to be so perfect. She and her husband Ted, who's also a doctor, has 3 children, Martin and Catherine, and also Ted's nephew Andre, whom they've raised. Oh, but then there's Danny, who married Bill, and they had 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. And after 30 years, their daughter Naomi moved her best friend Haley into the house, and she stole her man. And now they're getting married, and Danny's not happy about none of that. But how could she be? Listen, Dupree family, you've got our attention, and we're back again today to get the tea, and I'm here to pour it. Because we all want to know what happened today beyond the gates. Good evening, everybody, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for my little review of Beyond the Gates. Baby things was, first of all, let me apologize to you guys because I was late. I was really late today. I was under deadline for something today, and things kept running longer and longer. I had taken time to try to put pictures with stuff, which I did upload some stuff, but I don't even know if I might show y'all a couple of them just because I need to see what it looks like because I don't think it uploaded right. But anyway, let's get to the business of what happened beyond the gate. Now, you know when we left off on Friday that Danny had done jumped up from her seat and pulled a pow-pow. I can't say what it is, but you know what a pow-pow is. She pulled a pow-pow out of her very expensive handbag, honey. And she was about to wreak havoc up in the place. But here's what I've decided. Instead of jumping around, you know, the way that they show you the show, it's like this scene and that, then it cuts away to this and cuts away to that. I'm going to tell you what happened completely in one scene with those characters and save the best for last. So we're going to start low and work our way high. So where we left off with Ashley and Andre is that they were stuck in the elevator. Okay. And Ashley is the one who just got a job. So they're still stuck in the elevator. And this woman is not in labor, but she's in full labor. Okay. She's not going in labor. She's in full labor. And that baby is on the way. Andre is looking like he wants to be any place but up in that elevator. But listen, player, with the way you likes to be over there by the house, God might be trying to show you your future and why you need to sit down somewhere. Because this what happened when you be dropping it low and spreading it wide everywhere. Babies pop up. So, you know, I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, back at the bar, though, Ashley's boyfriend has been waiting for her there for 30 minutes, and he's confused as to why she's not there. He hadn't heard anything. Well, when they go back to the elevator, the lady giving birth says something that don't nobody want to hear when somebody's stuck in the elevator with a lady in labor. She says, something is wrong. Girl, this baby better be cool. Y'all in the hospital, but y'all stuck in the elevator with, got my first job, new job, Ashley and Andre. They don't know nothing about birthing no babies. Okay, they don't know nothing about birthing no babies. So she best to play it cool up in here. Anyway, when they flash back to the bar, her man is calling her and leaving her a little lighthearted message. He's like, you know, I know you're probably not picking up because you're trying to teach me a little lesson for all the times when I was doing my firefighter stuff that I couldn't get back to you. But he's worried about her. So he heads out to go find out what's going on. So when he gets to the hospital, this girl, the one that's training her, is on the phone gossiping because you know that's what she liked to do. Her favorite subject is the Duprees and Andre, the Duprees and Andre. So she tells Derek, she said, I ain't seen Ashley since she got in the elevator with Andre. Now she knows she messy boots, honey. Trying to make it sound like something had went on that did not. And you could see that Derek did not like that. So this other nurse shows up and realizes that the elevator is stuck. But when the doors finally open up, Derek is like, what happened up in here? Andre says, a beautiful baby girl. And the lady who had the baby, once they got out of the elevator, she wanted to take a picture with Andre and Ashley so she could show it to her daughter one day. about who had delivered her. So Andre's sitting up there looking all goofy, right? Looking at Ashley like he's so in love while they holding his baby, taking the picture. Derek looks like, what's up with him? What's up with that? Huh. So then he tells Derek, you're such a fortunate guy. Y'all know good and well, don't no man like it when no man start telling him that he's a fortunate man. Men don't like that because they already know what you're doing. They know what you're doing. Derek was looking at him like, I see you, buddy. I see. Oh, the plot thickens when it comes down to Ashley and Andre. What is it about her that he likes so much? Because she ain't that cute. I'm just saying. So I'm just trying to, even though cute doesn't count for everything, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out what this longing for her is. Because, like I said, he be dropping it low and spreading it wide. Maybe he just wants to conquer this girl. Who knows? Anyway, the other part of the show that they focused on today was Leslie and her daughter. Now, Leslie is the woman who hit that girl on the motorcycle, and she being all secretive. I'm gonna pull up one of these videos I put up. I think you want to turn your phone sideways to see it. But anyway, this is what Leslie looks like, right? So I'll just let it cycle through these pictures of her. So Leslie is sitting there talking to her daughter, and whoo, this story here keeps expanding every day. Leslie and her surrogate daughter is salty because she said that Ted tried to erase her out of her life, out of his life, and she ain't like that. She said Ted wanted nothing to do with any baby once Dr. Nicole showed up in his life. She said up until that, he was like the perfect man. And why wouldn't he be, Leslie? Because he's been the perfect man to Dr. Nicole. And he was the perfect man to Dr. Nicole when he was messing with you and messing with her. So I mean, that's what Ted do. Ted know how to be perfect. If you don't know nothing else, Ted know how to bring flowers, give you a compliment, baby. All that glitters is not gold. I done told y'all, when somebody telling you cute out there, you so cute, you so cute, you so beautiful, you so cute. It's a child, you cute, but it's a smoke screen. I'm trying to tell you. I want to keep you grinning while you doing what he doing. Let me find my place back over here again. So anyway, she said when Dr. Nicole had gotten a hold of him, he was the perfect man then. But of course, he was that because, as I said, that's the kind of man that he is. I think Ted is the kind of man that likes to trade in the old model for a shinier model. Because this Leslie is cute and Dr. Nicole is cute, but Dr. Nicole probably came with more things that he could utilize. It seems that these sisters have that in common when it comes to choosing a man who knows how to marry up. Okay. Anyway, this lady is bitter and she wants this girl to be bitter with her. She says, because look at all he hasn't done for you. And he's done everything for those other ones that he got, that little princess he got, and that little fancy pants Martin. Why she signifying? She just signifying on these children. These children ain't did nothing to you, lady. Mm. She told that girl, she said, they done had a first class life and you've been flying Spirit all your life. Okay, that ain't what she said, but that's what she was saying. She was like, they've been flying up in first class on Emirates and you've been riding back in standby on the Spirit plane. How could he do you like that? You deserve to have the same life these kids did. But I tell you what, Leslie, girl, lean in. If you so mad, right? Why you ain't never lost touch with Dr. Ted and what's going on in his life? Riddle me that, Riddler. Because, girl, you know more about him than his wife do. Your nose is self. Bitter self. Girl, get over it. Anyway, now y'all pull up y'all seat now because I'm about to pour y'all a little bit of tea. You know how I likes to pour that. Leslie's name is not Leslie. Leslie's name is not Leslie. The woman on the motorcycle who ran Lauren, the girl off the road, her name is not Leslie. And she really is this girl's real mom. Her real name is Dana. Now, why she got to hide her real name? Interesting. She said, I ain't like the way he got off that elevator and acting, looked through us and didn't even see us. He didn't even see us. But her real name is Dana. She told her daughter, she said, "Don't ever call me mother outside of this house." And I don't understand why that make any sense, because even if you raise the girl, it would make sense that you call her mama. Even Penny called Walona mama. And we all know there wasn't none of Penny mama on good times. But she called her mama. So why she can't, like that's supposed to be so weird. But okay, I guess, it's TV. So, sometimes they get the details a little twisted up. We just pretend like you know. Anyway, here's what I see coming. Okay. Here's what I see coming. Lean in. Sip tea. Sip tea. Sip tea. Here's what I see coming. I don't think this girl is mad at her daddy the way her mama wants her to be, because she said something during this episode. Like, she almost said something. She like had to correct herself right quick. But she was like, yeah, that's right. We don't like him. We can't stand him. We hate him. And I was like, no. I saw a little softness there by her dad. So I think in the future days, we're going to find out that this girl really does want to know her dad and her siblings. Because I'm trying to figure out too why she lied when her mother said, "Well, what was Dr. Nicole like?" And she said, "Entitled." Just like you thought, like you think she was entitled. And that's not true. Dr. Nicole does not act entitled. Danny does. Her sister does. But Dr. Nicole don't be acting like that so far. She seems to be, a real nice person. Anyway, also what I think is going to come back to haunt Dana Leslie, motorcycle lady, is that her daughter doesn't know that she's the one that ran that girl off the road. Her daughter does not know that. And I think in the future that that's going to come back to haunt her. It's going to play against her and trying to turn her against her daddy. Side note, please let's stop trying to turn children against their parents. They didn't pick that man, you didn't. I ain't trying to preach. I'm just saying, y'all did the picking. They did not pick this man. So don't be teaching these kids to hate their dad. Let they find out that their dad ain't no good. He was no good scandal on their own. You ain't got to tell them. They'll find out. They'll see it. They'll see it. I'm going to tell you something else I'm suspicious of. She keeps saying, yeah, he didn't give you no child support. Yeah, he never gave you no child support. I don't believe that. I bet you, because I like to figure it out ahead of time, y'all. But let's see if it turns out that she has been getting money and she lying about it. Because the government likes to get their money. So what that means? She didn't apply for nothing and she ain't get nothing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I got a whole plastic surgeon on the line, a renowned plastic surgeon on the line, and I'm not about to get $4 or $5 from over there. I'm about to get that money, baby. Uncle Sam gonna get that money. So I don't believe that. I think that's gonna be determined by the lie detector test to be a lie. Let me see if anybody's commenting something in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been missing y'all. Let me put up here some of y'all comments before we get in the last part. Destiny H says Danny should have just went to Paris, but they made her attend that wedding. Ain't that the truth? But Bill wanted her there front and center. Front and center. Linda says, you're right, Destiny. Destiny says, good evening, Linda. Linda says, the daughter does have a soft spot for her dad. Destiny says, Danny's world is crumbling. Just wait till the other sisters start to shake. Till the other sister's life start to shake. Yeah, that's true. And I hope she'll be there for her sister the way she's tried to be there for her. Linda says, Leslie is low down and shady. And is. Linda is a piece, not Linda. Leslie Dana Leslie. It's a piece of work. Motorcycle lady. Ain't no joke. But listen, y'all. Then came the wedding, right? Then came the wedding, y'all. I hope y'all got snacks on deck, huh? I hope y'all got snacks on deck. Because that was all that went on with, let me see, did I miss something here? Hold on. I want to make sure I ain't missed something. Okay, so all I want to say in the end of that with Dana Leslie Dana is that she's really working hard to turn that girl against her dad, and I don't think it's going to work. Okay, moving on to the wedding. Baby. The wedding. The scene opened with Danny holding that everybody get down. She was holding one of them in her hand. Everybody get down. She was holding one of them in her hand. And let me see if I have a little, I did do a little video of that. Like I said, these videos are not as they should be, but let me see if this is the one. Okay, so it opened up with them at the wedding. And Daddy reached down in that very nice handbag and she pulls out that everybody get down. Baby, she said, everybody else can go because I just got business with these two right here. But I ain't see nobody really leave. See, you know, this country club is nosy on a whole other kind of level. Because, baby, when you pull out the pow pow, it's time for me to get up and pack up my stuff and go. It's time for me to leave the premises. I don't need to see no more. I can catch the gossip later on down to the Piggly Wiggly. But but I don't need to tee that back. But these people had nerve. Because I did not see that place empty out. They sat right there while that girl pulled out that let everybody get down. Because they wanted to see what was gonna go on. Just nosy. Are y'all that nosy? Would y'all have stayed in there for that? I'm just wondering now. Tell the truth. Would you have stayed or would you have left? I might have stepped out to the hallway and got very near the front door, but I wouldn't have been still sitting there. Okay. Anyway, she says everybody else can leave. I've just got business with these two. And the son-in-law jumped up because he's a cop, and she says, "Sit down, son-in-law." She just called him son-in-law for the rest of the day. Son-in-law, this son-in-law, look, son-in-law. Sat down somewhere. She told Bill and his baby bride that she was trying to figure out which one of them she should get. She said, "You who hurt me, or the one who sat with your dusty feet up under." She ain't say that, but I'm gonna re-say it for her. You sat up here with your dusty, crusty feet up under my very expensive table, eating my food, and walked off with my husband. Now, which one of y'all should I get? Which one? Because both of y'all done did something. She said, or should I hurt one so that you're hurt for the rest of your life? Decisions, decisions. Danny need to go sit down somewhere. Girl, I done said now, this is the drama good, but girl ain't no man worth all that. I ain't going to sit behind no gates and no orange jumpsuit for no man. No sir. No, no. Uh-uh. She could have just put a little Suge Avery, put a little Suge Avery P in it. See how he like that. And left it at that, girl. I just don't understand. Anyway, Haley Haley made a move that I don't know that most people would have made. Bill was trying to protect her, but Haley stepped in front of him. Now I ask y'all, if somebody pull out a pow pow on your man at the wedding, are you gonna step in front of him? I'm not gonna tell y'all what I would do because I don't want y'all to not like me because I said that I would not step out there for that man. That's his job. That's man work. That's man work. That ain't for me to get in. That's stuff you should be doing, not me. That's how I feel. And besides, you really the reason. Well, I'm part of the reason that she in here, but you shouldn't have did her like that either. So you step on out front, sir. But anyway, she stepped in front of that man. Then her mama and daddy, mama and daddy got up and they was like, "Don't do this." And she was like, "Nope, I'm gonna do. I'm about to show out for real." Then she went into this soliloquy. I said it was a soliloquy because wasn't nobody really listening to her because she holding that pow pow. Don't nobody really know what she talking about. And she gave him the, "I gave you all my life and my family bankrolled your career. And this is the thanks I'm gonna get up in here. I was your wife." And then Haley stands up and says, "Well, I'm the wife now." Girl, first of all, you ain't nobody wife. Second of all, I done said this girl got to everybody get down on her hand. So why is you up talking small? Oh no, I have been talking very kind to her while she's holding all that heat in her hand. You don't get small with nobody holding no heat in their hand and they got beef with you, girl. You know, she couldn't have really grown up in the hood. Because these ain't things we do when we grow up in the hood. Okay? You don't do that. You just don't do that. Let me see where I'm at now. Okay. She stands up in front of him and she says, you ain't the wife just yet. Let me change papers. And they went to a break. Hold on. So let me see what y'all saying down here before I continue on. Linda says, I would catch it on the Action News at 6 precisely. And they're gonna have pictures and everything of the site. So what I'm rushing up front to see what's going on down front, and somebody got a pow down there. I don't need to see that. Linda said, it's not my ministry. I don't know what's not your ministry. I don't forgot maybe what you could have been talking about, but I hear you. There's a lot going on. Ain't none of this stuff that's been going on in my ministry either. They could have it. Haley was dumb as snot for that move. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Why you gonna get yourself up and stand up there in front of this man, girl? Stand up there and let this man be a man. Because the minute she pulled that thing out, I'd have been like, oh Lord, oh somebody catch me, Lord. Girl, I'd have been falling down just to make sure I was out the way. Okay. Anyway, when they come back from the break, right? Danny's still standing up there talking. She told Bill, I want you to beg my forgiveness and to get down on your knees. First, she told Haley to get down. And he said, she ain't getting down on her knees in front of you. See, again, people with a lot of flippant lip when this girl holding all this heat in her hand. Show some respect around up through here. Like she holding what she holding. Let's not pretend like she not holding what she holding. When she holding. Really, my Lord. But she told her, she said, why? She said, well, you get on your knees. She said, and you beg my forgiveness. Okay, y'all, hold on. Take a breath now. Because I think we need to take a breath because this a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Okay. Let me ask y'all something. Do you think it's possible that the thing she holding in her hand ain't really real? And maybe it's a BB toy, you know? Maybe it's got blinks in it. What y'all think? Y'all think this thing real? Because maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going so y'all can find out. Anyway, she tells him again to get down on your knees. And he fakes like he get down on his knees, right? Let me see. I think I got a video. Do I have a no, I had a picture of this. So let me see if I have. Let me see if I uploaded that. Okay, so anyway, he fakes like he's getting down on his knees, right? But he lunges for the gun. Oh, so I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube. That's why I've been using words for that, because you can't say that word. So he lunges for the thing in her hand, and then you hear the pow pow go off. Boom. I wish y'all could have seen the face that Danny made, because it was hilarious. She was looking like, did I do that? But you know, she looked like LaToya Jackson to me. So you have to imagine LaToya Jackson's face with her eyes all big, like, did I do that? Girl. Well, anyway, they broke for commercial. And here's y'all. It's 7 of y'all in here. Let's make sure we got 7 likes, because it helps things in the algorithm. And I need help. Like the video. 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 So we can get on back to the show, y'all. Come on. Stop all that dancing and like the video. Thank you for liking the video. I hope that all 7 of you did, because I love all 7 of y'all. All 7 of y'all are my favorite. You are my favorite. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Anyway, when they come back from commercial, right, they still struggling over this heater, right? And the son-in-law jumps in there and finally gets it from her. And then Bill says, you could have unalived somebody up in here. And she screamed back and said, yeah, well, you could have been a decent man. Danny gonna always have a comeback. You know, she a little rich girl, but Danny got, you know, I take Danny on my side and we sitting fine. Danny just gonna give it to you. That's the one thing she gonna do, is give a good speech up in him. Okay. So she can come on my side and do a little signifying. Anyway, she still don't leave this wedding. Danny still stayed up in this thing talking smack. Instead of her getting out and going home, she's still up in this wedding talking stuff. She told him, she said, you have really lowered your standards, which I can see by these funeral flowers that y'all got up through here. Like the girl don't even know how to pick out a good, a good bouquet over a funeral spray. But side note, when they did go to the house, and when they came into the vestibule, that was nice. The entrance to the house was nice. Then they went inside, and it was given Dollar Tree. That room was given Dollar Tree, and I don't have no taste. So I'm thinking in the future that she will up think like maybe she'll hire somebody to decorate. Girl, I'm available. I'm good at that stuff. So please upgrade the house because it's not ready for him to bring people up and throughout that place. It's just not. Uh, Miss Haley, girl, do better. But anyway, Danny said, I'm sorry. Yeah, Danny said you ain't got no taste, and then she throwed in there and told Haley, you need to get your grandpa. And Danny, that was not necessary for you to call this man her papa. He old enough to be a papa, but Bill fine though. Now he a son of a gun, but Bill fine though. Let's not get it twisted. You know, Bill is fine. Let me see if y'all saying down here in these comments. Let's see. Well, the hole in the rose confirmed it. Oh yeah. Well, she did say all I did was hit a flower up in here. So what y'all gonna do? I hit a flower. Y'all gonna give me that? Okay. Linda says, don't forget to subscribe to the page. Yes, please, because I'm trying to get to 2,000. Right, that's my next goal is 2,000. Before we hit 1,000,000, I want to shoot. I want to be reasonable and say, Lord, let it be 2,000 people. So we'll take the 2,000. Okay, so please subscribe to the page too. Anyway, Bill. Oh, after she said that, she finally saunters off. She sachets away. She sashayed off after that because she done said all she said. Danny said, I'm out this time. Okay. So Bill saunters over to the mother and father of the Duprees, and he says, well, I guess I'll send y'all the bill. And they was like, for what? Well, your daughter done came here and tore up stuff. They was like, we gonna see if he send that bill though, and we gonna see if the Duprees pay it. Because would you pay it? If your daughter went in there and did that, would you pay it? Because I'm not gonna give you a thing. You better take it up with Danny. I didn't come in here and do all that she did. Okay. Martin, the nephew, goes over to the photographer and he wants to know, did he get video of any of this? Did you get video of any of this? Any evidence? Is there any video? He said, sir, I don't know if you noticed, but I was down on the ground trying to save my own life. So no, I did not get no video of that because I dropped my camera and I was out. Okay. Me and the camera was out. I was trying to save my own life. Well, Martin was glad as that was a crisis averted, right? Right? It was crisis averted, right? They averted the crisis, right? Did they? Huh? Wrong. It did not. Because Danny's daughter, Chelsea, was back up in there looking for her phone. Where did I put that phone? Where is my phone? And she was sitting right down to the front row because this was her daddy's. Where? Lord, and all the excitement, ripping and running with her mama with that pow pow, she realized that she had left her phone on the seat, live streaming to over 1,000,000 followers. Y'all have a crumpet. Y'all have a crumpet with your tea. Have a crumpet with your tea. Have a crumpet with your tea. Okay? Because this girl done streamed this whole thing live out to the whole world with having 1,000,000 followers. See, I ain't got that problem right now. Because I'm just trying to get to 2,000. But I can promise you when I get to 1,000,000, I ain't gonna be going live by mistake. I hope the Lord don't put that on me because I don't want that, Lord. Now I don't want to be Lord. Now I don't want I want the followers, but I don't want to go live by mistake when I get them, Lord. Okay, after the wedding, Dr. Nicole is at home with her parents. Everybody done went back to, the compound, the Dupree compound, and they're talking and they're distressed. They don't know where Danny is because she walked up out of there. But where she went was to the bar with her friends to have a drink right fast. But as soon as she got up in there, she got a text from her family like, "Come on home." And she was like, "Well, I got to go make an appearance. They looking for me because the Duprees got to figure out how to spend this thing." Well, Back at the wedding site, Haley is sad about her day being ruined. And so Bill and his assistant and this other guy, probably from the office, because he done made everybody come, they're there and they're talking, and he says, listen, why don't we just get married anyway? And she's like, I don't even, everybody's gone, the place is tore up. And he was like, girl, one monkey don't start no show. We could still have this wedding, even though she was looking disheveled. She went on and said, well, all right then, let's do it. When Danny walks into the family's house, though, right, her mama is fit to be tied. She said, hey, mama, she said, is that a child of mine? Is this a child that belongs to me? Because I know the way you acted up in that wedding ain't the way we act. She was very upset with her. She was mad. Then Martin gonna open up his mouth. The nephew Martin, the one that the big secret is about. He gonna open up his mouth and say, well, sometimes anger can just boil over. The grandmama looked at him like, boy, if you don't shut your mouth, you don't hush, zip it, zip it. She was like, just hush. I don't want to hear nothing from you right now. Especially encouraging this foolishness, knowing that it's a secret hanging over his head, right? Hold on one second. Let me see what y'all saying over here. I don't want to miss no comment. Jessica Love says the way everybody ran to Danny, not one, even Bill's kids were worried about him. And was not, because you can't do my mama any kind of way. I love my dad. But you start doing some stuff to my mama now, I would not have been happy about that at all. So Jessica, I agree with you on that, baby. That you can't just be doing people mama any old kind of way. It don't work like that. Okay. So back to Bill and Haley. They did get married. And Haley said, I guess dreams really do come true. Don't she know Disney World can sue her for that? That's their line. Find you a new line and stop acting like this man is the be all end all. Okay, let me stop clowning, because we all would be happy if we had found a man got this kind of money and that fine. Because Bill is fine. He ain't no good, but he fine and he rich. So, I don't forgive her, but I'm saying I kind of understand. But you shouldn't have did all that. Anyway, Danny and Dr. Nicole are talking. And Danny says, I know I was raised better, and I know mom is probably not going to forgive me. And Nicole says, no, she probably will, but she's upset with you right now. So she says, I just don't think you all understand what it's like to watch my husband tell a younger woman that he gonna, for better or worse with her after he done already said that to me. I remember I was at somebody's wedding one time. I ain't gonna tell you that. Anyway, it is an odd feeling when you see somebody who done said forever and ever, you and me, no matter what, right in front of the Lord and a whole room full of people, that is you and him forever, and then it ain't you and him forever, and he's standing up there saying to somebody else. It's an odd feeling. I've kind of been there, so I know it's an odd feeling. I didn't care, but it's still an odd feeling to see your husband marrying somebody else, even though it's a child. So I can kind of get why she was upset, but I still don't understand why you had to pull out no thing. I mean, he was a problem, and he not your problem no more. That's the way she should see it, in my opinion. Okay. Anyway, Dr. Nicole tells her sister, listen, I understand. I'm your sister. I got your back, and that's a good thing. That's how my sister was. My sister, she would come and she would windmill with the devil for me, and you better not have done nothing. Okay. She would have my back always. I will always appreciate her for that. Anyway, the family is talking about where this pow is at, right? They was like, we wish we had it in our possession. See, here's the thing. The son-in-law, Danny's son-in-law, is the one that took it. So ain't he the one that got it? So why are they looking for it? I can't figure that out. Uh-huh. And another thing, this mother, I can understand why she's upset, because she done worked real hard to craft this family's legacy. And this girl is playing with her time, and she don't appreciate none of it. Okay? She don't appreciate none of that. Okay? Because she done worked hard to build this family a name. They the ones that built this country club. They the ones that have built this private neighborhood beyond the gates. They the whole reason why we even watching this show. Because the Duprees built that neighborhood. I'm gonna see how much it costs to move there. I think I want to be nosy Beyond the Gates. I ain't got enough, but maybe if we all pitch in together, I can move in there and report back to y'all. Y'all discuss it amongst yourselves and let's see. And then I got a question for you all at the end. Let me put that down. Okay, because I don't want to forget it. Okay, so Danny's daughter comes in and she's got to tell the family the bad news about her having left that phone on live streaming with her 1 million followers. So she comes in and she lets them know, okay, I left my phone. It was streaming. They was like, oh my Lord. They was like, well, how many people you think saw it? The daughter, her cousin said, well, she's got 1 million followers, so that's a base number, because something like that is going to spread and spread and spread and spread and spread. So Vernon, the father of the family, says, well, I need to call a press conference. And Danny, you're not coming. And she's like, why? He said, because you need to lay low for a while. We don't need you up at the place showing your face. We need to just handle it. So the family says that they know that Danny says that she knows what's at stake and she will, do what she needs to do. So Ted is talking to, oh no, before the father leaves out, he says, it's time to go show the world who the Duprees are. Gonna show them how we get down. Okay? We're gonna show them how it's done. Okay? Because they ain't got all this money and power the easy way. So I think there's something they're used to. I think this family going, whew, Lord, y'all better stock up on tea because I think we're gonna run out of tea, pouring tea up through here because these Duprees are busy, baby. They are busy. Anyway, Ted starts talking to his daughter. That's Dr. Nicole's husband, Mr. Perfect. He's talking to his daughter and he's just assuring her that, everything is going to be okay and that he will always be there to stand up for his family. I wonder if that's going to mean also when this other daughter fall out the tree. My mama and them was married for 60 some years, right? And on year 62, if my daddy had a daughter walked up and rang the doorbell, I don't know if I am not. Okay? Okay? So we're going to have to see how that all pans out because I know new people. That's probably not right. I'm going to pray about that tonight, see if the Lord help me see it another way. Anyway, Haley and Bill finally make it home. He carries her over the threshold into their new house. They have a drink. And while they're talking, Bill gets a text. Now they just started their honeymoon. Bill gets a text and he's like, what is this? She says, what is it, honey? He says, I just got a tip from one of my friends at the Washington Post. Seems I need to get to a press conference. What? He about to go down there to the press conference where the Duprees is at? Is he gonna cut up the way they? Okay, so here's my question for you all. You can answer this later if you want or now. So I want to in the future go live. I am live now, but what I want to do in the future is maybe have some of you all, drop the link and some of you all come up and give, talk a little bit about your thoughts about what happened with the show. Do you think you would like that? Or do you think you just like to continue to listen? Let me know down in the comments so that I will know if that's what you want to do or not. Because I'll probably try it to see how it goes. And if it goes good, then we'll be over here discussing because I know y'all be wanting to put y'all 2 cents in this cup. I know you do. I know you do. All right, y'all. Will the family, these are my questions that we're going to leave y'all with. Will the family retrieve that pow pow? Huh? Did anyone see that live stream? And what kind of damage did it do? What will the Dupree's son-in-law do with that pow pow? Is he going to sell it to the highest bidder? Will Bill press charges? Oh, Lord, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to all meet back here again to find out what else is happening beyond the gates. Thank you all so much for listening. Please like the video. And if you comment, it also helps me with the algorithm because I'm really trying hard to grow this channel. And with your help, I can do that. And also don't forget to subscribe because I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Oh boy, that'll be something to celebrate. All right, y'all, thanks. And I'll meet y'all back here tomorrow earlier than I did today so that we can find out what else is going on beyond the gates. Night, y'all.